almost no one expected the president to win re-election. Opinion polls predicted Republican Governor Thomas Dewey of New York would win by a landslide. This only seemed to energize Truman. He boarded trains and covered 30,000 miles on his whistle-stop tour to get his message to the people, and they loved it. Large crowds turned out and cheered the campaign slogan, "Give 'em hell, Harry." As Americans cast their ballots on Election Day, polls still predicted a Dewey victory. The Chicago Tribune rushed to print its early edition proclaiming Dewey the winner. But they were wrong. Later, when all the votes were in, a victorious Harry Truman proudly held up a copy of the paper, and his smile said it all. He had pulled off the greatest upset in political history. At the 1949 State of the Union address, Truman spoke of the United States' growing prosperity. With strong confidence and optimism, he reinforced his ambitious domestic agenda, a continuation of New Deal policies that called for a fair deal for all Americans.
The strength of our nation must continue to be used in the interest of all our people rather than a privileged few. I recommend, therefore...
Once again, Congress was unmoved by his grand vision, and the president had to fight for even limited support of his fair deal proposals. Truman was, however, able to successfully work with Congress to define America's shifting role as the major player on the world stage. The founding of the United Nations, the Truman Doctrine to contain communism, and the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe after the war were all outstanding achievements. But issues remained. The Korean War was at a stalemate, and charges that his administration was soft on communism made matters worse. The president's approval rating sank to new lows. Then, in 1952, he made a surprise announcement.
I shall not be a candidate for re-election. I have served my country long and I think efficiently and honestly. I shall not accept a renomination. I do not feel that it is my duty to spend another 4 years in the White House.
Truman's decision to leave politics came as a shock to many, but it was time to go. Managing the growing boom in American business and the dramatic change in its social fabric would be left to another president.
You, God, so help me God.